Okay. So we are live. I was like, I've got to just, when I can, press the button. She's here. She's on my lap. I managed to get the blanket in between. And then I thought, if I put my chair up, you might think I'm a bit higher up than normal. I am. So I was all flustered because I hit the wrong thing on my chair to make it go up. So now all I need to do is get my tea. Careful. Put this and then put this a bit lower. Look, then you can see her. Oh my goodness. What timing she has. Let's see how long this lasts because I have to say she's been Velcro Kitty these last few weeks. Since she turned, 15, since she's had her birthday, she's been like, you know, always on my lap, always wanting to be on my lap, on me, close to me. Yeah, so she's here now. Let's see how long this lasts. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm not going to I'm going to try and talk just quietly like this because I think she doesn't like it when I'm a little bit louder. So hopefully, this will work. So hello everyone. Welcome for being here. I am so happy you are all here. And today we are going to be traveling back in time. Who knew? Who knew all the things that we can do with crochet, right? I will explain what what I think, how I think about that. So yes, can you see what I have got behind me? Thank you, Teresa, thank you. Can you see? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. The planners arrived. And oh my goodness, every time I look at one, and I'm looking at every single one, the colors is just, that blue is a really nice blue. Ooh. So yes, the planners are here. I would pick one up, but not now to show you. So the planners are here. We are sending them out as of tomorrow. We've got loads ready already in the hallway. If you haven't had a mail yet, do not panic. Okay, do not panic. Of course, we are getting on with it and we are doing it. But yes, it's a lot of work. So we are doing it in stages, a few every day. Okay. So today I signed that's a third of what I signed today. I had already signed that much during the week. So now I have to sign more and more. So Dirk brings a box and then I sign them and he sends them. That's how we're doing it sort of every day, because otherwise, doing it all in one go is just too much. So we're working our way through it. And yes, so if you have had a mail, fantastic. You can expect your planner to arrive within a few days next week. But if you haven't had a mail, don't panic. We are working on it. You will be getting that mail very soon. And Dirk says we should be finished by the 15th of November. Okay, so third week of November, you haven't had anything yet. That's when you need to start panicking. But we have got 15 extra planners. So if you are watching this and you're thinking, oh no, I never ordered it, or I didn't know, or I didn't think I would want one, we have 15 left over because that's what we do. We buy a few extra because we know what it's like. So if you do want one, go and head over to the website and you will see that we've got some left. Okay. But yes, very exciting because obviously, yeah, it's great. We've got them now. And now as well, I do a little video to go with. I was going to do a lot more videos, but yeah, that didn't happen. You can try, you can try. So on the 1st of December, I'm going to be publishing a video. I think whatever day that is, I can't remember, but that's the day I am aiming for. I'm thinking that people will have their notebooks by then. So on the 1st of November, I will publish a video just to show you what I want you to do with the do-it-yourself extras in the notebook. On the back of these, there are instructions on how to do it, but I know how much you love a video, so I'm going to do a video and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do mine. Okay, so that's something I will be filming tomorrow, because obviously I had to wait because I only had one book and I didn't want to cut mine up before I actually was sure that all the others were okay, were going to be there. So there we go. That was that then. She's thinking, oh no, she's doing that talking again. There we go. Okay, right. So let me show you that planner. So yes, this is the blue that I am so in love with. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. And yes, there are some pages, tabs that I designed this time for you to cut out, stick, and maybe even laminate, and then put them in the locations that we need them to go, to separate out our book. So there's lots of these things in there for you to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing a video on, or maybe two. See how long it takes. Yes, they are really well made. And they're really, the cardboard is really hard, well, obviously hard, but it's nice and thick. It's well done. They do such a nice job. I could not have chosen my printers better. But yeah, I think I'm liking the effect. For the watercolor video for the plan, I know, Chris, I know, but it's just, yeah. Yes, some people have been mailed. Some people have been mailed. But please don't panic if you haven't, okay? Because we have only just started the process of buying, because Didrik, I have been signing them. Didrik has been packing them, but he's only just started putting postage on them. Okay, so we have quite a lot in our hallway at the moment. Let me show you a picture. Oh my word, I took a picture earlier. Why is it never at the end? Let's see if I can show you. Okay, so these are loads that are packed, and then here are two stacks. I'm thinking these are the international ones and these are the national ones. So we are starting to make the packs with the addresses on. So that's happening. So yes, sent out in batches, because obviously, there are yarn packs to be sold and to be sent out, because yarn packs have been sold, so we have to send those out as well. So yes, Dirk is trying to be doing so many a day, because otherwise it's just overwhelming. Right, so that's what I wanted to say about the notebook. So we are well on track with those, and yes, very, very busy. Yes, so this week is the week of the Miss Potter cardigan. Finally. um of course, when I showed you about the Windermere cowl, I also showed you about the cardigan, because I do these things together and it all goes together, and in my head I've got to make them all together and it works. But of course, yes, we go and we start with the blanket, obviously, and then we do a wearable with the cowl. And this time Well, make sure, Hella, that she has. If you want to order one, Diane, please go to the website. The product is there, so go and have a look there. And then, of course, I also set the cardigan and I make it correspond with the theme that we are doing, because I saw in Miss Potter, in the film, at a certain moment, she goes towards the end of the film, she goes for a walk with Millie, and she's wearing a brown skirt, a white blouse, and a long cardigan with pockets. So she's walking there like this, she's got her cardigan on, she's got her hands like this, and she's walking. And this is exactly what I wanted to make. A nice long cardigan. Let me see if I can show you how long it is. There we go. Look. And I wanted we haven't made a cardigan with pockets yet, have we? So, yes, this time we're going to have pockets. And obviously, because the way I design my wearables, I make them and I give you the instruction to make it on your body, on your size, on your shape, the way you like it. Now, to change the subject slightly, okay, I want to write down what I was talking about, because otherwise I'll forget. We had, on Friday, we had a visitor here in the crochet lounge. And I don't know whether she's watching, but we had Vinita from India come to visit us. And oh my goodness, it was a wonderful visit. It was so nice to meet her, and her husband was there as well. And oh my word, we picked them up. We went to the storage, to our yarn storage facility, and yes, she'd brought an extra suitcase to fill with yarn. She was in yarn heaven, I tell you. Oh my word. So then we came here and we had, she had a little look around the crochet lounge. She loved it. I mean, she smiled from the moment we saw her, all the time. We were just smiling. It was so nice to meet her. And of course, I showed her the cardigan because I thought it's coming out, or so I might as well show her. And Vinita, oh bless her, she's obviously, I think in the storage she had already mentioned, Anya, you're so tall. And oh my goodness, Vinita is so short. Oh, she's just darling. So she put on the cardigan and she couldn't reach the pockets. Oh my word, that was so funny. But that shows you, of course, this is exactly the reason why I design my garments the way I design them. In a way, I give you instructions. I give you instructions for making it. So if I was to say to Vinita, yes, do so many rows, and then unrow this at the end, whenever you put the pocket there, she would not be able to use that cardigan because she couldn't reach the pockets. And the cardigan nearly came down to her ankles for her. So this is and also, on the other hand, if I was to make a size small, a size medium, a size large, a size extra large, then again, those are set sizes. And I personally have never been able to make a set size. So I always had to start the pattern with a medium, then go over to a large around here and then go back to a medium. And that way, in my head, I realized, why do they make sizes? Why do they do that? Because I'm never, who fits them, you know? Um, oh, oh, is Vanita here? Did she say hello? Because Dirk is saying hello to her, but I haven't seen her name yet. So yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Oh, hi, Vanita. Hi. I'm just talking about you trying to find the pockets on my cardigan. um, I shouldn't laugh really, but it's a good example. This is what proves. And for example, Julie is very, yes, so Julie is also about that size, I think. And she has the same thing. She even tells me she can use a whole ball less for that same garment than I have. And I remember as well, Chris Green. We made that Tar Steps waistcoat, I think it was. She made it exactly the same as mine, and it came down to halfway her shin, not her chin, her shin. So again, so it proves that, yeah, of course, we're all different sizes. And I like to think that my patterns, although, of course, I give you all my measurements and I tell you how many rows I did, I also give you the opportunity to adjust it to your size. Gosh, I'm really thirsty. And also, yeah, that's the thing. If you can put it to your size, and also what I think as well, if you are making it for someone else, try to find out their sizes, because there's nothing worse than getting something gifted to wear and it's too big or it's too small or you can't, So yes, I'm quite tall, according to Vanita, at least. I'm 1 meter, 76 centimeters, I think. I don't know exactly what that is in 5'9". Is that possible? 5'9". So yes, I generally wear a medium. So some things I make a little bit larger, so towards the larger size. But the thing is, yes, but Richie Wendy Woo, if you make it according to my instructions, because I am making you measure from the start, you will have a chance of making it your size. So yes, you might have to start, measure, start again, and remeasure, make a bit. Even then, you might have to restart again. But once you have gone through the process and you have made something from my pattern that I made for myself in a certain size, and then you've made your own, you will be able to make the next one a lot easier. You see, I would suggest you make the Venice cardigan. The Venice cardigan is quite a simple cardigan with a shorter body and straight arms. And that's the basic cardigan that we work for this one. Okay, so this one is also based on the construction of the Venice cardigan. But of course, with every pattern, we need to learn a new technique. We need to upgrade ourselves. So this cardigan has different cuffs, a different collar, and pockets. And look, you can hardly see the pockets. They're like integrated, right? They're like, how do they say that? Invisible pockets, right? So the way, so the Venice cardigan was a simpler version, and now I want to build on that. But that doesn't mean you can't start with this one. Obviously, you can, because the instructions are the same, but just try it. And yes, I started again on the Venice cardigan 3, 4 times. I ripped out some of the Venice cardigan because of dye lot. So I go through all that to design this, to design a garment that you can then very simply make for yourself, not copy. You're not actually copying what it says on the pattern. You are following the instructions and measuring yourself to see what you like and how you like it and how you can adapt it to your body. Exactly, Dylan. We are all unique, and that's what I found. Um, Fantastic, Mary Jo. Yes, of course. Yeah, the measurements work out, and after a while, um, when how should I say it? Once you know the size of garment that I am making for myself, you can then say, ah, yes, but if Anya makes it so long, I have to make it this long. If Anya does so many rows for her sleeve, I know that I have to do so many rows. So there is a way of making sure that you know what deviation you have to do to get to your garment. I know some people can make the exact same cardigan and it fits them and it's perfect for them. And that's fantastic because that means they're similarly shaped to me. But I realize there's a lot of people out there who have different shapes, obviously. And if you can make something that's made to measure to you and that fits nicely and you did follow a pattern, that's great, isn't it? Um, yeah, Nessa, exactly. So if you know that my shawl always is a little bit big for you, yeah, then once you know that, that's perfect because, yeah, of course, exactly, Yoga. Indeed, of course, it does depend on the yarn that you use and on your tension, which is why, again, my patterns give you the instructions. And yes, if you use the same yarn, that's fine. But also, if you use a different yarn, that pattern will still work for you, will still work perfectly because you are still working to a certain measurement, which I have told you how to get. You are still working to, now I know why I look so different. The middle light isn't on. Oh, I look much nicer. You can't see all the blemishes, you know. Let's do it like this all the time. But do you know what I mean? Uh, Yes, Amanda. Fantastic. So Amanda says, you explained it so well. My Venice cardigan was made to suit me. I made it mine looser and longer and it was perfect. Voila. But it's the system. You see, it's the way we construct these cardigans. And I think it is brilliant because the whole body of the cardigan is made in one go, really. Then you do the shoulders, do the sleeves, and you're done. Okay, there's finishing to do, but the carding is the construction is so easily done. So I think, yes, I think it's great the way we are making these cardigans, and I do hope, of course, that you are able to make your own from my instructions. So yes, like I said, this is built on the Venice cardigan, so the same construction, and you can decide yourself how long you're going to make it and you know, how you're going to finish it. But of course, this is the look for the Miss Potter cardigan that I wanted to achieve. So yes, for this cardigan, I am using Highland Heathers. And do you remember we have a pack? There we go. We have a pack of Highland Heathers now, which is called Highland Horizons. And we put that together with most of the colors of the pack, but this color of the range, but this color is called Grist. And oh my goodness, I really love this color. It's just it's like a neutral color, but it still gives you cozy, a really nice color that goes with lots of things. Um yeah. So somebody reacted to something. Yeah, when you made the yeah, you adjusted it and it became really good. Yeah, because the thing is you need to just you need to adjust it to yourself. And once you know how to do it, or once I tell you in the pattern how to do it, it makes it really easy, and it makes that your cardigan is going to fit you nicely, and it's going to complement your outfit. You're not there in a baggy cardigan which is uncomfortable to wear or whatever. You're there in something that fits you, look, perfectly, right? So the sleeve is long enough. If I buy a cardigan, my sleeve ends there. That's not nice. That's, that feels like, so I always have to make my sleeves longer or buy something that has longer sleeves, but I can hardly find that. So now that I have the possibility of making my own cardigans, I have control over how long my sleeves are, which makes a big difference. Oh dear. Burgundy, yes. The burgundy, yeah, I wanted something neutral. Well, actually, I wanted something like Miss Potter was wearing in the film, you see. So this one, and then there was another brown that I got, but I really wanted a pale color, sort of a brownish color. That's what I wanted. Ah, is burgundy the color for this winter? Right. I think the Cleopatra shawl is a long panel. So do you want to do the Cleopatra stitch in this, Hella, in this cardigan, you think? I think that would work. So this one here, I've used 600 grams of yarn. So, well, actually, my cardigan weighed a little bit more than 600 grams, but it was 6 balls. So I'm finding that the balls are weighing a little bit more than 100 grams. So they're 103 grams, 105 grams. So in the end, of course, you're going to end up with, more than 600 grams. And I had this, and I'm not exaggerating, I had this much left. Okay, so that was all I had left. And of course, I could just keep going and just add another ball to it. But yes, this much I had left from my 6 balls. Now I have to say, this is a long part. Okay, so this cardigan comes down to below my knee. You can't tell from, yeah, look where I'm standing here. But yeah, so this here is where my knee is, and then we're just below that. Okay, so this is a very long cardigan, even for me. So what I suggest, and I also tell you this in the video and the pattern, because there will be a pattern out for this as well, try maybe to do, if you're going to make it this long, do 6 rows less, and it will still be a long cardigan. Okay, but I of course wanted to go to extremes here. And if you do those 6 rows less, that will give you a lot more leeway for, you know, for or even 3 rows less, that will give you some leeway for all the rest that you're doing. Okay, so yeah, 600 and a bit grams, Alison. This is Highland Heathers in grist. You've got to keep those hooks in a certain place, Jan. You've got to designate a place where you're always going to put your hooks, because this is getting out of hand. Oh my goodness, Tracy, your mum's 91. Oh wow. Yeah, so this is 600 grams. It's really nice. And also, of course, we're doing some boxes as well. So yeah. So there is also another thing coming up. You know, I said there was going to be a cardigan as well as a shawl. Now I've had to put the shawl into January. Okay, so that will come out later, well, in the new year. But yes, we've got to, we will do some more time travel in January. Yes, with the maxi hobo dress and skirts. Yeah. So crocheting this would be a medium size. So I have to say, I made this cardigan quite quickly, because once you've got to that stage, you know, where you're making the body of the blanket, that's the biggest work really, and then you're doing the front parts, the back panel, and it goes so quickly. Yeah. So yes, so this cardigan, we will have a lookbook on Wednesday, and of course, in the lookbook, I wanted to show this off with Charlotte. And she's wearing my Beatrix Potter outfit. Now, I have to say, I really enjoyed wearing the skirt and the white blouse and then this. I think the outfit was really lovely, and this is where I thought about traveling back in time, because you know, you make a cardigan, you wear it with particular clothing, like Laurie just said, you know, with my maxi boho dress, that's a completely different vibe again. You know, you can complete your look so well with what we make. So I wanted to make that same look as where Beatrix Potter was walking in that film. You know, she was going for a walk with Millie, and she had that look, she had that skirt, she had the blouse, she had the cardigan, and I thought, I want to be there. I want to be walking in those woods, and I want to be wearing that. So I mean, obviously, I just got this from Amazon. This as well. You know, it's those sort of kind of what they call Renaissance fair shops. They sell these sort of, you know, sort of old-fashioned clothing. You know, the blouse has the buttons and the puff sleeves, you know, like they would have had in those days, you know. And then here, you know, the skirt with the tip and the high waist. So you know, to complement the look, to create the look, and I just love doing that. I used to take part in medieval reenactment, so that's of course why, you know, when I did the autumn walk, I was dressed in one of those medieval clothing, and you know, that's why I went down that lane, and I love doing that. So here I saw the opportunity. I saw the opportunity to, you know, dress up, to travel back in time, and to have a little bit of a Victorian look. Yes, have a Victorian look. Yes, Miranda, guess what it is? You can see it here in the background. You're going to be so happy. So, that's the thing. Oh no, Alison did it now. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Alison said she just ordered the yarn for the cardigan and the planner accidentally landed in her basket. Such a shame. I'm sorry, Alison. I'm so sorry about that. Oh. So, traveling back in time with our crochet pieces, and you remember those Outlander, the brown scarf, the brown shawl that I made, and then the cowl type thing again from that, and I dressed up as well. But of course, with those clothing, wearing, look, a modern shawl, because this was just one that I made, just run of the mill, a modern type shawl that goes with those clothing as well. So in a way, we can travel backwards, but we can also travel forwards. See, this outfit with this cardigan looked old-fashioned and looked Victorian. But today I'm wearing it with my flowery dress. I love this dress. Do you know what? I bought this in the sale in a local shop here, and it's one of those things, isn't it? Sometimes you just find a dress like that and it becomes your favorite. So yes, I'm really liking this dress. And some of the flowers have that same kind of sort of that beige grist look. So yeah, I thought, and it goes very well. So this is a modern outfit with a maybe old-fashioned looking cardigan, and I think it looks great. So we are traveling forward in time. See, we can do time travel with cardigans, with shawls, with our crochet. I bet you didn't think I would be saying that tonight. We can. Oh, Jan, well, actually, Vinita was the very first person who was given her planner personally by me on Friday. Of course, she came all the way from India to collect it. You see, she's got it. Ah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Long cardigan for jeans and boots. Yeah. So we had a big sort of handover moment of me giving her the planner, and her husband took the pictures. So Vinita, please, can you send me those pictures, because I would love to show everyone that. Or can you put them in the Facebook group, please? Because yeah. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, soon enough, everybody will have their planner. But, more than happy if you want to come and get it yourself. I mean, obviously, it just worked out like that. And it was fun. It was fun to be able to. I sat here, signed it for her, and then I closed it up and gave it to her. So that was such a lovely moment. And I felt like I was doing, signatures in the bookshop. Oh, thank you, Vinita. Thank you. Oh, and something else as well. So Vinita brought me presents. Oh my goodness. I mean, obviously, but she brought so many lovely things. Look, she brought spices. So this is cinnamon. And then here, there's a whole bag. And I have already forgotten what the top Oh, actually, this smells, because this is a bag full of different spices. So there's cardamom, there's pepper, there's star anise, there's cloves, and I've forgotten what these were, these white ones, but all together, what does this smell of? It smells of a biscuit, I think. Oh, it's so nice. So yes, I'm going to try and find a nice glass jar, one of those with the, whatever they call them. And I'm going to put them all in. And yeah, I think they'll serve as decoration. But oh yes, the nutmeg. Exactly, yes. Nutmeg covering, they call it. So it's like the shell, like the flower or something of the nutmeg. Oh, it smells really nice. Yeah, so I'm really, I'm always intrigued by these kinds of things. And to get them like this is just amazing. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, a mason jar. Yeah. So there we go. So that. And then she gave us some soaps as well, which again smell amazing. So there's oud and green tea soap. So that's like a male fragrance. So that's for Dirk, right? And then for me, there was what is it called? Magra and Nargis. So they're flowers. Oh my word. I wish I could have you smell this, but they smell gorgeous. Yeah, and not only that, exactly, the packaging is just beautiful. So this is like a daffodil, and that one, yeah, I'll have to look up what I think Vinita told me, but I was so excited. And then there's some body lotion as well. So yes, oh my goodness, that's so nice. And then she also brought us, I'm going to leave it in the packaging. I will put it on some cushion covers as well, which were like hand embroidered. So she called it a special thing. Shikankari. So where they do these, the tiny, the tiny embroidery. Oh my word. It's so nice. So yes, it's all going to be put to good use, but I'll just be smelling the soaps for a while, I think. They smell really nice. So yeah, lovely gifts. And meeting her and meeting her husband, and sort of they saw what we do and they told us a bit about what they do, and it is so interesting. I mean, people all I mean I'm trying to say something here, but it's overwhelming. What I'm trying to say is I would never ever have met any of you virtually if I didn't have this channel. And I would never have met so many already of you in real life. And meeting you in real life each time gives me a window into your life and what you are like, and so fascinating. People are so fascinating. Everybody's life is so different and fascinating and interesting. It's unbelievable. So yes, we are extremely busy. We're always doing something for the channel. We're always working, or I'm working for my job as well still. But if we have an opportunity to meet with you, if you wanting to come over, if we manage to meet up, oh my goodness, the way we have that moment of coming together and getting to know each other, even for that little bit of time, is just amazing. Yes, Alison, I'm going to do something like that. Yes. Yeah. That's what I would like to, or even put in my clothing drawer. Look, it's like a glycerine soap. it smells so nice. But yes, sort of the fact that there is a possibility of meeting, and just it's just amazing. Yeah. A fun moment for you. Yes, Vinita. Yes. But then on the other hand, for me, it's so nice to meet, people who are I can't believe that anybody would be interested in me, But yeah. Let's not go there, please. More tea. Oh. Yeah. I know, Julie. I know. We're nearly. Oh my goodness. Please, let's not talk. Let's talk about something else. I know. We're 2,000 people away from 200,000 subscribers. I mean, some days I think, oh yeah, okay, I've got so many, but other days I'm like, no, 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 that's not true. It's just no. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, um, like we said before, and like we said clearly, Vanita got that message. If you are in the UK, if you are ever close to here, Exmouth, Exeter, if you are visiting the UK and you're planning, like Vinita, she came along with her husband because he was here for a conference, and she just, or had to be here for a conference, and she was like, darling, can I come along with you? Can we go and visit Anya? And he had to say yes. So they arranged that, they made it happen. And if that ever happens, if you're ever, let us know well in advance, as early as you can, obviously, because we are busy. But if we can plan it in, that we can do this. We can make it happen. We will be more than happy to meet you. But of course, it's got to be planned in. And with Vinita, it just worked out. It just worked out. Oh, Dirk says I was interested in you. Yes. Okay then. Ah. Yeah, Manon. Oh my goodness, it would be great to meet you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, relaxing for you on a Sunday. So I do hope that you are all doing your crochet every day in November challenge. I am. Yeah. Um, although I might not have crocheted today yet. The day isn't over yet. But I have been doing a lot of other crochet related things. But yeah, obviously, editing has to happen as well. And I filmed something while Vinita was here, or when well, actually, she was choosing yarn in the storage, and she was like, oh, do I choose this one? And I thought, well, if she's choosing yarn, I'm going to do some filming. So I left her to it, and I filmed something. And yeah, so now I had that footage for for a video that I needed it for. So that was great. So I had two birds in one stone. I took Vanita to the storage, and I filmed something there as well. I mean, Well, hi, Karen. Nice to see you here. The nearest airport, Hella, is Bristol or even Exeter. But what Vinita did, and this is what a friend of mine did a couple of weeks ago as well. So you get into London whichever way you can. If you're coming from Belgium, she took the Eurostar. The kids also take the Eurostar. And if they go over to Belgium, I mean, to their grandparents. So whether or not you're in wherever you're coming from, get to London and then take the train to Paynton or Plymouth or Penzance from London. So from London Paddington, you can get the train to Exeter, and it takes 2 hours and a quarter if you get the quick one. There is a longer one as well, which stops in more places, but there's a lot of them going. And we can either come and get you at Exeter, or you can take the train from Exeter to Exmouth, and then you can walk here. I can walk to get you. So it is really easy for you from London, and I also think from Heathrow, to take the train to Exeter. And that's the best way to do it, because driving from here to London is time consuming and, a bit, all that, you know, traffic and dangerous and whatever. But yeah. Yoga, yeah, maybe, although I'm not sure when I'm going to go next. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Nessa, isn't it? Right. So you appeal to a certain people. They start, watching you regularly, and the more they know about you, they start liking, you like that. You can't explain why you like this particular person on YouTube or wherever it is on social media. But yeah, you are drawn to them. It's really nice to, yeah. To make the world a smaller place like that, to get to know people from all over the world. I mean, I would never have thought I would have someone in my living room straight from India, like straight with a stop in London, you know? Unbelievable. Um, yeah, it's beyond words, really. I mean, yeah, let's not go there, okay? Yes, hello from Berkshire. Oh my goodness, where do you live in Berkshire? Because I used to live in Berkshire. I used to live in near Reading, in a little village called Mortimer. So yeah, you can't drive on the left side. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Let the train take the straight. And you know what? There is a lot of crochet time on a train. Because I have mentioned to Dirk the next time we're going to London, we are going by train. And this summer we did. Remember when we got and we went and had to pick up Dirk's godchild? We did everything by train. Went to London by train. Went to everywhere. Yeah, your best friend lives in Reading. Oh wow, Are you in Berkshire too, Shirley? Oh wow. Yes, Rachel. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, do you know what? That's longer than a year ago now. Wow. Maidenhead, Windsor, yeah. In Berkshire, yes. Um, I used to live in Mortimer, and I used to go shopping in Reading, Maidenhead, Newbury, Windsor, um, Reading, obviously, Basingstoke, all around there. Ascot, yeah. We definitely need a Berkshire meetup. Yes. Do you know the what's it called? The Via Hotel in Mortimer. Or the Via Hotel, where do they say it is? Graiseley Green? Something like that? Yes, let's go to Berkshire. And actually, Berkshire is quite well situated for people from London, also people from sort of Bristol way. And then if you need to travel, I guess Reading is not that far from London, by train, but also coming down would be quite easy as well. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's in Good Boys Lane. I know, but Crowthorne. Yeah. Hello, D. Morgan from upstate New York. Oh my goodness. New York. You need to see where Berkshire is. Well, actually, Heathrow would be is Heathrow in Berkshire? Possibly, or next to it, right next to it. So it would be quite easy to get from Heathrow. You're sort of it's like 30 minutes, I want to say, from where I used to, no, it's about 50 minutes drive from where I used to live in Berkshire. So it's not that far. No, I don't think it's 50 minutes. Bye bye. Bridget, that's you who said you used to live in Crowthorne. Wow. Well, maybe you lived there at the same time I lived there. Well, not in Crowthorne, but in Mortimer. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. We could all meet up at the craft show and take over the place. Yes, Heathrow to Reading is very quick with the new Elizabeth line. Yeah. Does the Elizabeth line go all the way to Reading? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. That opens up. Bridget, that would have been the same time I was in Berkshire because 21 years ago, you moved to Devon. Well, I think it was 20 years ago when I was living, 24 years ago when I lived in Berkshire around 2000 because Rachel was born and Thomas were born around 2000, 2001. So 1995 to 2012. So, yes, Hella, we'll come to Denmark. Yes, Beth, fantastic. Amazing, Bridget. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, Berkshire. Yeah, it's the place to be. It seems. Oh my goodness. So, yes, okay. So, what I wanted to say as well is I have seen some lovely, lovely pictures already of Windermere's being finished. And we are having to, oh yes, Norway, would love to visit Solvay. Yeah. And so we have this competition throughout the month of November where we will be handing out at the end of November 5 vouchers for £20 to the best pictures that have been published or emailed to us of the Windermere. Okay, so if you bought the pack from us and you've made it and you are finishing up, let us know by making a lovely, nicely staged picture. Make your picture stand out and publish it to us either on the Facebook group or if you don't have Facebook, by sending a picture to Dirk at the hello@opheliatalkscrochet.com address. Okay, so you are in a chance. You're in a chance. You're in for a chance to win. Oh, that's not the right expression, but anyway, you could win some money. Okay, for shop credit for your next Cal. And then also, as I have already mentioned, we've got 15 more planners. Well, in with a chance, yes. My brain is starting to go. So yes, we have got some more planners available. Hopefully they haven't been sold out already because I've seen some being some falling into people's baskets. We also have some more Windermere packs in the Wendy range. Now, we know we had a big launch a couple of weeks ago of 20 new Starcraft colors. Starcraft have started producing their colors in Yorkshire, but at this very moment in time, it's a little bit of a difficult situation for us, but also probably at Starcraft, because what they are doing is they're switching over. Okay. So what they're starting to do is, as their stocks from Turkey run out, they're going to produce them themselves. And at this moment in time, quite a few colors are out of stock, which is why we can't have the we're out of autumn, fall into autumn packs, because those were Starcraft colors and some of those are just out of stock. So we are expecting them to come back in, but obviously they are making them here in Yorkshire and it's taking time. So once they have caught up with everything, we are hoping that everything will have sorted itself out and it will be smooth sailing from then on. But it's a stormy weather at the moment. Okay, so that is why some of our packs are out of stock, because they just haven't got dates for them or very far ahead in the future. Okay, so we just need to be patient at the moment. So hopefully you will be able to, like, for example, the fall into autumn. Yes, of course, it's full of autumnal colors, but I am quite intrigued to see the same pattern in a different pack. Why not try it in one of our other packs and see how it goes? Okay, so it is, yeah, like Dirk said, it is very stormy at the moment, and hopefully in a few weeks we will be having a completely different story to tell you. But yeah, at the moment, and of course for us it is different because we sell our yarn in packs, and if one color isn't available, we can't sell you that pack. We do not substitute colors generally for saying, oh, let's put this one in, because then the color story isn't right anymore. So yes, bear with us. We will see how it goes, but I think we have quite a few packs available in Wendy, so go for that one. Okay, now next week we have the Miss Potter cardigan. We have on Wednesday, we have the lookbook. And oh my goodness, am I in love with this lookbook. By accident, we found this amazing site. So I will be there on Wednesday for a little chat during the lookbook. So Dirk will premiere it after the live or tomorrow morning, so you can see when it is coming out and we can watch it together. So I do hope you will be there for that, because I will tell you all about the locations that we went to film this. Okay, and to make it look as if I was traveling back in time. So that's for Wednesday. Then on Friday, there will be the tutorial. I'm warning you now. Get your tea ready. It's a long one. Okay. It is a long one because there's a lot of things to do. So there is the body, there is the sleeves, there's new cuffs, different cuff pattern, there's a different collar, and of course there's the pockets. You can't see it, but there's a pocket there. Okay, so there's the pockets as well, and it is worth watching the whole thing before you actually start. Okay, so Friday there will be the video, and the written pattern will be available as well, okay, to purchase. It will have pictures, it will have like a picture of what you're supposed to be achieving in what you're making and things like that. So yes, it's quite an extensive pattern, but I guess if you wanted to make this cardigan, but also if you wanted to make it again, I think it's a good investment to make. So you need 6 balls of Highland Heathers. We've got all the colors of the range in stock. They are lovely colors, each and every one of them, but to wear, I would go for something, neutral, something nice on the eye, something easy on the eye. Now, next weekend, I won't be able to do a live, okay, because Dirk and I have to go away. So we will be having to, so we have to go somewhere on the Monday. So on the Sunday, we will be traveling, basically. We will be doing the trip on the Sunday afternoon, and we will be staying the night, and then on Monday we'll have somewhere to go to, and then Monday evening we're coming back. So we won't be able to do a live, but the week after, so the next two videos, will be technique videos. So there will be a video on how to achieve a certain length of chain. So this is connected to the cardigan. Okay, so when I ask you to make a chain of a certain length, how do you go about doing that? And I have a video on that, just so to make sure that you have all the explanation that you can. And that will also work for a blanket, for example. Okay, so it just tells you in more detail how to do that. Oh yes, so of course next Monday, so on Monday the 11th, there will be no parcels being sent out. So if you buy something next Friday, that's the 8th, I think, 8, yeah, then it won't be sent out until the Tuesday. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then on Friday, there will be a technique video for the fall into autumn. Okay, because I noticed while I was making it and while Teresa was making it, we noticed two things. One, one where one, no, not happening this time, where you miss a loop, and two, how to loop the loops. So while you're making it, that's fine. These two techniques will come in handy towards the end of your creation of the blanket. Okay, so yeah, that week we will have 2 videos on techniques for things that you are doing or that have been published before. So this first week. And then the first live that I will do will be the 17th of November. Okay, so we'll be skipping a week, but yeah, these things happen. Okay. Yeah, so every order from Friday after 3 p.m. will be sent out on Tuesday. Oh, hi, Ingrid. Well, I hope you're having a nice time, so don't worry about us. With the labels, yes, Amanda, I am same. So very soon you will see something in that yarn. Yeah. The vintage pack. It's available in Wendy, he says. So have a look at that. So yes, I think I have said everything that I need to say. Yeah, so 2 weeks from now we will do the live. So I will program that, sort of on the Friday, on the Saturday, or the Saturday. But you will have me during the publishing of the lookbook on Wednesday, where I'll tell you more about, about where we filmed it and what happened and things like that. So Yes, I think, Tracy, it's actually chunky. So it's not Aaron. The King Cole hedgerow with the nice label, that's chunky that we have. I don't know whether it's this one that you were talking about. Um, so yes, I mean, knowing that there's so many people here on in Berkshire. And I just realized as well, we were going to do a live every first Sunday of the month. And this is the first Sunday. It came round so quickly. We'll do that on the 17th. We'll do two lives, one in Dutch and one, the normal one. Okay. If I remember. Amanda, don't worry about it. Yes, I publish a lot. How do they call it? I'm a super publisher. I send out so many projects into the world. I do two videos a week. But yes, I will give you a break over Christmas. Okay? You've got to pick and choose what you like. You've got to pick and choose. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for keeping me company, and I hope you like the planners. If you've bought yours, you will soon be getting an email. So if you haven't yet, don't worry, it will happen. And I hope you will like my cardigan. I hope you will like Miss Potter's cardigan. Have a look on Wednesday to see what it looks like when I'm wearing it with the Miss Potter outfit. But of course, it can be worn with for travel, for time travel, or for modern day times, with modern clothing. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everyone. Bye.